Well, here we are this morning, Mississippi Outdoors. We're just north of Meridian and fishing with Hayden Jefferies. And we're gonna do some crappie fishing today. And if you know anything about crappie fishing, you probably heard of Hayden's name. He's been tearing it up on the circuit lately. So I'm kind of excited to fish with Hayden. This is the first time. And Hayden said this lake's full of crappie. So we're about to see something pretty special, I hope. You've been fishing here, you said, what, 5 or 6 times?
Yeah, I've been here 5 or 6 times, fishing a couple different tournaments and things, and it's always been a blast. Definitely one of the best lakes in the state, in my opinion.
Awesome. Well, Hayden's out of Brandon. I live in Clinton, so there's a little drive over here this morning, but not much traffic this morning. It's right after Memorial Day, so hopefully these fish weren't hit too hard yesterday and we can go burn them up. I'm ready. Let's do it.
And it surprisingly takes some pretty big weights over here. There's some big fish mixed in.
Has he got some deep water in this lake?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. It's not really deep. Probably the deepest point is 25 feet.
Gotcha.
Similar to Barnett.
Okay.
It's got one main creek channel that runs down it.
A lot of underwater structure.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on the creek channel right down here. I know there's some structure along the sides of it that should be holding fish.
Well, I know you've been guiding for a while. You stay pretty booked up.
Yeah, I'm as busy as I want to be.
Yeah.
I'm booked all the way through the summer. I'm starting to book some for next fall.
Dang.
You know, if you want to just come catch a good mess of Eden-sized crappie, this is the lake to be at. And you'll catch an occasional 2-pound fish mixed in. Like last time I was here, we caught a fish that weighed in the 240s. So there's some good fish mixed in, and I kind of like it because I can come out here and try and pick through them and find those bigger fish.
What bait we're fishing with today, hey?
We're gonna fish some hair jigs, just little 16th ounce, 32nd ounce hair jigs. I really like fishing a hair jig because they don't tear up. You know, we can catch 100 fish on a jig. It'll still be ready to go. Looking at the water clarity, there's some visibility in it. It's pretty stained. I'm just gonna start natural and go from there. That's just a tungsten bullet weight. I've got some rubber bobber stops, just pegging it on that line to where it'll stay put. And then just a little 16th ounce hair jig. Fishing 15-pound fluorocarbon on a 15-foot rod that I've been working on. First time I caught a crappie, it was just something different.
Oh yeah.
I'd never experienced that before, and I fell in love with it and started getting into the sport, and it kind of just took off. Those bigger crappie can be a little spooky. A crappie's a pretty finicky fish, and so getting away from that boat just helps. So the trick with this lake is there's a lot of little fish, and with this, you know, we're going to be able to actually see that and be able to size them.
How do you know the difference between the smaller ones and the bigger size that you really want to fish after?
For a beginner, I would say use your bait because you know how big this is. So like these fish right here, if I was to drop my bait on them.
Oh, gotcha.
Use your bait to help size that. So if you drop this bait on them, you're going to notice it's about the same size. You're looking for a fish that's, I would say, 8 to 10 times the size of that bait.
Gotcha. That makes sense now.
You can see he's coming to it. These are small little crappie. One thing I've learned with this is your bigger fish don't really care to sit in a group of fish. They kind of want to be off by themselves doing their own thing.
Which, when you're tournament fishing, that's what you want. So you're hunting big fish.
So we're looking for the 7 biggest fish. We have 8 hours to catch the 7 biggest crappie we can catch.
Gotcha. So no different than a guy going to a 200-acre farm and looking for a big buck.
Right.
He wants the big buck, so he's gonna look where the big bucks would be, just like you're looking for where the big crappie would be.
Correct. This should be a keeper size fish, probably a 10, 11 inch fish.
There he goes.
Notice he was sitting all by himself. There was no other fish around.
Yeah.
He was just hanging out. I mean, he smoked that jig.
Fish are hungry.
They are. That's a pretty decent crappie right there. You're gonna see you coming down. You just keep dropping to him.
Look at there. He talked me into it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Fighter.
He sure is. Oh, sorry, Scooter. I didn't know you were right there. My bad. Yeah, he hit it hard.
Like that noise in the boat can spook these fish and they'll hear it and take off running. And without this, we would have never known that. You know, used to when we were spider rigging, we didn't care what was happening in the boat.
Yeah, just running, just covering a lot of ground. Yeah.
Right. So when we're tournament fishing, I mean, you have to be so stealthy and quiet. because a really big crappie, he's smart. You know, he knows what's going on. He's been living for a while. We've had certain tournaments where I made Dad take his shoes off to walk around the boat, just where he wouldn't, you know, make the slightest little noise and spook those big fish. LiveScope is basically almost made crappie fishing more hunting than it is fishing.
It has.
We're out here hunting for a fish right now, looking for a fish. There he comes.
Got him.
When he noticed the boat was around him, he turned and swam towards it.
Oh! Fishing on credit.
How many tournaments a year you fish?
Ooh, last year we fished somewhere around 30. This year we're on track to fish about the same.
Little fish will always bite first.
Golly, he shot at it. There's a bunch of crappie there. Oh, better fish.
Yeah, a lot better.
Sweet. Fish is long and skinny. That's about as spawned out as they get right there.
There you go, Scooter. We got a double, didn't we?
Yeah.
Got him.
Should be a good fish. Oh, yeah. Solid fish.
Really good crappie.
Probably a 13, 14-inch fish.
So how many boats normally start out on a tournament nowadays?
It just depends on the trail, and it also depends on the lake. You know, some lakes are favorable that people really enjoy fishing, and then some lakes are a little bit tougher. I would say average of 50 boats.
Yeah.
Probably be a good number.
Over the region, or what do y'all do?
Pretty much mid-south, I would say. So Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Mississippi. We'll go to Missouri every now and then. That's a good fish.
Oh man, yeah.
We're gonna postpone crappie.
Pretty fish.
That fish pre-spawn's probably pound and a half, pound and 3/4 fish.
They hit the shiny jig.
That's a better fish coming from down low. Oh, he gave up. Well, that was a borderline.
There we go, Scooter.
Keep her on. Two keepers on.
Two keepers.
In the box.
Come on, buddy.
Cool. Not you. Golly, he wouldn't even give him a chance. As soon as the big fish reacted, that one fires out of there.
He's like, I better hurry up.
Yeah. If I'm gonna eat today, I better get it. Come here.
Yep. A nice one. Out by itself, huh?
Yeah, that's where most of them are gonna be. That's 2-pound fish. You see him kind of dip down right there? Oh, and he turned to come get it, and I took it from him. Oh, oh, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Golly, no. Oh my gosh.
He's thinking about it. Dang. There we go, Scooter. Get him in the boat. Nice one. A little bit bigger. Another keeper?
Another keeper?
Look at that. Look at that. Just like the old PlayStation.
There he comes. Pick up just a smidge right there. You got it.
There we go, Scooter. Well, Mr. Hayden, you did it again. That's a good fish. This place is full of crappie.
It is. It
I
is.
caught a bunch of crappie today. Caught some like this one. Caught a couple of doubles, but just a lot of fish. Right here north of Meridian, Mississippi, Okatibbee. We sure enjoyed it. Thank you, Hayden.
Yes, sir.
Had a good time, bud. Been a lot of fun. Another one for the cooler. Got one.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching this episode of Mississippi Outdoors.
We hope you enjoyed this video.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out other videos from previous seasons.
And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future shows.